Morning folks, it's a box. It's a box with a hole in it. Right, after making the two little medieval feudal huts with thatch roofs the other day, I thought, man, I'm going to make something a bit more substantial, a bit more like a stronghold type effect. So I've cut some MDF up. We've got a box there. It's 10 centimeters by 10, and we've got a little sidey entrance here. So what I'm going to do is take it something like that. I'll have a door there, and we'll have a door there on some steps, a couple of little windows, and I'm going to wrap it in stonework. So what I did, I've got a small piece of wallpaper that shows up. See if it works. I'm not sure. It's this sort of bobbly, stony effect to me, I thought, and can't really show you because I'm holding the camera. But I'm going to wrap it round, glue it, and then stick doors and windows and everything else on top, and I'll put some corner crenellations or whatever, corner blocks on as well. So anyway, I'm going to have a go at that. So move that, yeah, so that's going to go there. Set of steps, door, and it'll go on a little base, and then on top will be an overhanging sort of wattle and daub type building with a little thatch roof. And I've got an idea to for some different type of thatch, having just bought the teddy bear, the blue teddy bear, sorry, culled the blue teddy bear fur. I'm going to try and use something else. Anyway, if that works out, I'll get that at the weekend. Anyway, that's me. I'll get on and come back to you when there's some progress. Right, there we have the wallpaper or paper stonework wrapped around the building. I think it'll be okay. I'm not too sure. You can probably see it show up there. Large and small stones, pebbles and rocks on that. We'll see what it looks like. And then this is the doorway slash stairs entranceway. So that's going to go there, and that's how you hide the joins. I don't know if people know this. You either put drain pipes down or you put things against to hide the join, so it doesn't look like there's a join. So that's what we're going to see when it's finished. Something like that. Say doorway will be here and another doorway there. I've got to make a set of steps, and for that I think I'll use styrofoam. I may not use that stonework. I may use a different stonework for the steps, but we shall see. Okay, onwards and upwards. Right, that's the corner stonework added. You can probably see that. I'm hoping you can. Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. So we've got a box with the pebbly stonework on, and then we've got corners which are blocks. Obviously only just stuck on at the moment. And there's the entranceway again. That's going to be something like that. So I've now got to rig up and do the stairs here, doorway, and another little doorway there, and then I've got to make some little windows, which I'll probably use matchsticks or balsa wood. Right, so yeah, there we go. It's going okay. I'll get on, come back in a tick. Okay, there we go. Story so far. The building is all mocked up and ready for sticking together on a base. I've just finished the I'll just take this all apart. So we've got the doors with the door opening thing, whatever it's called, door handle, sorry. Now we've got another little one there. That's the blocks, just showing how the steps have been built up. And that will sit just there. I'll just line it all up. Yeah, that'll sit there like that. And this is the side wall, which will sit here. And I'll get a baseboard tomorrow. I put some windows just on there, and there's one around the other side, but I'm not going to move it again. Right, so I'm going to get the roof done here and thatched. It's going to be a thatch roof. Then I've got to make the upper story or living quarters part, and that's going to be like a wattle and daub wood framing and a thatch roof. And I've got a nice little chimney, so a little chimney will go on the top. I think the first thing though is to get the baseboard, then I can get all this glued on, and this can all be painted. Actually, this is ready to be completed. I may put a floor in there, so I'll put a step and then that'll give me a floor. I don't know why. It's not a skirmish building, it's just a medieval style building, or early medieval building. Right, okay, I shall get on. Base is cut, ready to glue on and put the texture, mix up some texture. So I'll get this glued on now. Yeah, I'll get this glued all into position. Okay, all glued into place. Now I'll need to paste up the base. Paste the base, that sounds good, doesn't it? Make it look a bit rocky, a bit rougher. So for that, what I've got here is a tray full of, this is actually MDF wood shavings from the man shed. So what I'll do, take some wood glue and mix some of this into a paste and see what we end up with. Right, basing's all sorted. There we go, as you can see. Sand and glue mix with some paste and a bit of lumpy bumpy ground. So I think we're now down to, or round to, the painting off. I can't see anything else I'm going to do at the moment, so I'm now going to work out the colour. I think I'm going to go with basic grey for this. I just think various grey dry brushes and then perhaps a wash of some sort. I may have to try it, see if it works, and if it doesn't work, go back and do something else. But anyway, I'll work out some colours and make a start. Okay, there we go, grey undercoat. I've just sprayed it with some grey primer. I had no basic paint, so I thought, well, a spray job's just as good as a hand brush. So there we go, grey primered. I'm now going to start the dry brushing. I'm not sure where I'll end up, but I will begin. Right, that's the first painting, dry brushing, washing. What I've done is we had the grey undercoat, as you can see there. Then I've got a light grey and another light grey, and I've just put on a smoke wash by Villager. I'm not too sure, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, everything looks a bit grey because it's a grey undercoat at the moment, but what I've started doing is the cornerstones. As you can probably see those now. That's a sort of sandy brown colour. They've got to be shaded, but we're on the way. So I'll now get the rest of the corners done. And I think I may do the base just to take my eye off this grey, because everything's looking so grey. Well, it's not in reality, but right, back in a tick. Okay, that's all of the dry brushing finished, just about. I shall now go over and just double check odd bits and pieces just to see. Still looks very grey, but then it's a, as you can see, it's a grey interior, so grey undercoat. That's what we've got there, and oops, and the shade there, and a bit there. So we come round. There we go. Now I'm going to just touch up the doorways, and then I'm just going to start adding flock and tubs and etc, etc. All the windows have got to be painted black inside. But we're close to being finished this part anyway. So back in a tick. Okay, there we go. That's the end of part one, all finished. Part one in that obviously there's no top and there's no roof, but that's as far as I can get at the moment until I get the living accommodation or the upper floor finished. I painted, dry brushed, inked, washed, and put various tufts and clusters and whatever you want to call them on the base. I don't think it's turned out too bad. I've gone for a kind of sandstone edges, as you can see. They've had 4 dry brushes. The basic pebble or flint work has had 2 dry brushes and 2 washes. There's a figure there in the doorway just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Steps again I've gone for sandstone. It seemed to be the best mix of colours contrast wise, and we'll see when I get the top done. But yeah, not too bad. I'm pleased with how it's turned out. The motley effect on the wall is what I was looking for, various shades which it catches in the light. So there we go. I'll take a few stills and put them at the end. But thanks for looking for now. I say this is the end of part 1. Part 2 soon, obviously. So thanks a lot, and bye for now.